All right, and we're live. Okay, so welcome everyone to the second debate of the day. Just now we had the SOIT rep, which was Mikey, and today we'll be having the School of Pharmacy rep. So that is Wei Xuan. Before we get into the candidate details, we'll just have a brief overview of what the entire debate is going to look like. So we'll have about 5 to 7 minutes of the opening statement from the candidate. Moving on, we'll have a Q&A from the office bearers and the opposing candidate. Even though there isn't one in this case, some of the other slots have them. Following that, we'll have an open Q&A from the students, and finally, we'll have the closing statement. So, yeah. Without further ado, we'd like to introduce the candidate. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can start your opening speech.
All right. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wei Xuan, and I'm a first-year pharmacy student. First of all, I would like to say thank you all for spending time listening to my speech today. As you may know, I'm running for the position of School of Pharmacy Female Representative. Being a part of the MUSA SOP subcom for the year 2020, I'm very happy to work with the team to represent the pharmacy students and also help them to improve the student experience. We all know that it was a hard time, especially now due to the COVID. Many of the physical events are forced to being cancelled. However, as a part of the MUSA SOP subcom, we still did whatever we could do to represent our student voice and also make the effort to strengthen the bond between the students across all year through the virtual events. So today, I'm here campaigning for myself because I'm ready to be fully committed for the pharmacy student in the coming year. As a school representative, I will always stand up for the family and be the one who listens to your concern and also the one who rise up for you. So having been a part of the SOP subcom, I believe that I'm familiar to how MUSA SOP operates, and also I have a close relationship with some students from other years. Hence, I will be able to bridge the gap and making sure that the well-being across 4 years of student cohorts will be taken care of and also their voices will be heard. So I want to be the friendly face to the new student joining our school and also be the approachable school representative to the current student. So of course, I will not achieve anything without a supportive team. So back to my high school year, I've taken up the role as a class representative for more than 3 years and was awarded as the best class representative in my final year. Hence, I believe that I have the strong leadership ability and will be a worthy leader who leads the subcon to bring them together. I believe that teamwork is the utmost importance when completing a task, and I always appreciate my team and I share a special bond with them. So together with my team, we will continue the tradition of our predecessors by organizing all the events that we had before, such as the SOP camp, the fundraising race, family sport days, and more. So when we are allowed to organize the physical events next year. So beside that, I also plan to have new collaborations with some school for event organizing so that we can build the relationship between both schools. I will also lead the team to accomplish the previously scrapped plans of the new events called a De-Stress Week, which helps students to get relief from their hectic study schedule, as we also take into consideration of the pharmacy student personal development and mental health. So to all current year 1 students, I believe that the campus life will still be a new experience for us next year. But you don't have to worry, as I promise that I will work on to have an orientation for you as well to make you feel more comfortable and familiar being around the campus. At the same time, get you engaged with the on-campus activity. So adjusting to the new norm due to the outbreak has not been easy for all of us. And until now, we're still unable to confirm whether we can return to the campus next year for our classes. However, as an innovative leader, I'm ready to lead the team and take the initiative to bring the positive change to make your uni experience in pharmacy school fun and memorable one. So we will make adjustment on certain events to suit the current situation. And also we will bring up your concern and feedback about the current e-learning academic system so that to ensure that improvement will be made to optimize your e-learning experience. Also, for pharmacy students, one of the most concerned topic is about getting the AMH. As we all know, it's not cheap. I would do my very best to request a fund or sponsorship so that we can lighten the students' financial burdens on purchasing AMH. And next, as some of you might be aware of, we have just launched a new Instagram page for MUSA School of Pharmacies. Therefore, we will be utilizing the platform to ensure the effective and close interactions with the family for the upcoming events and also updates. And I also led the team to experiment on new activities on the IG story or post so that we can be more interactive with the student and also make your online learning experience more fun. So before I end my speech, I would like to ask for your vote. And as I have your interest at heart, with your support and encouragement, I can utilize the experience I gained my time in MUSA SOP subcom team to best represent your voices and also implement your ideas and also the feedback. So vote for me as the next class representative, and I'll put my best efforts into making your university life the most fruitful, fun, and fulfilling experience. So give me a chance to prove myself. Thank you for your time.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Wei Xuan. Now, on that note, we'll be moving down into the questioning session from the previous office bearers, who are Emily and Chan Yu, or Chan, sorry. So, guys, whenever
Hi,
you're ready.
Wishan. So I have a question for you. So joining MUSA as a school rep, especially school of pharmacy rep, is quite a huge commitment. So may we know how will you juggle your studies and your task in MUSA at the same time, take care of your other commitments such as your family or your friends? Can you tell us how will you manage your time?
All right. Thank you, Emily, for your question. So first of all, I would say, yeah, pharmacy student can have very tight study schedule. We all know that. And I think that time management is a key skill that a leader must have. So in order to maintain the study load and also other other apart from the school related stuff, and also to care about our family and also other stuff. I believe that I have the ability to prioritize the workload and decide what is important at that moment. And planning ahead is definitely what I'm always working on. And also I think that a supportive team will definitely help me a lot to handle with the SOP staff. And the allocation of staff tasks among the members, it's very important, where the tasks need to be distributed and also each of the members need to be there to support each other. Yeah, so that's did I answer your question?
Yeah. Thank you, Wishan.
All right,
Hi,
Chan, you have a
Weishan.
question? Okay, yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Weishan. I would like to ask, since you're a fairly new student, and you have not studied in the campus, right?
Yeah.
And just now you mentioned that you would like to bridge the gap as you have know some of the seniors in the School of Pharmacy. Okay, so I would like to ask, what are the initiatives that you will take to make sure that you can reach out to students from all years so that you can become the representative of them? Thank you. That's my question.
All right. So as a year one student who has never experienced on-campus study life, I know that many might doubt about my ability to cope with that, and also we know that it is because of because of studying online. There's a lack of interactions and between the students as well, and so many of us also don't know about our seniors or maybe we are not close with them as well. But I would say, since I'm going to pick up the role, I believe that one of the most important things that will drive me to do my job well, to bridge the gap, is the positive attitude and also the can-do mindset. So I would try my very best to listen to the students, not only from year one, but from across all years of the student cohorts, by reaching out to them and also by collecting feedback from them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
So I think one thing I want to say is that I'm willing to learn, and I also would like to accept this challenge to contribute to the school, because I care about the people here. I want each of us in the pharmacy school will not only have an enjoyable study experience, but also has a memorable university life experience. Because I think that work-life balance is very important. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So is that all of the questions from you guys, or Emily,
One
do you have
more.
another question right now?
I have one more question.
All right. I mean,
Okay, so
keep going. Keep going.
so since now we only have a female rep for School of Pharmacy, which is we have one less male school rep for School of Pharmacy, and there are actually a lot of things that you need to do before the next by-election, such as setting the budget and then attend meetings and then hiring subcons and stuff. How do you think you can manage it all by yourself? Or do you have any other methods to overcome this issue?
So I understand the situation that we don't have any male reps at the moment, and there will be a period of time until the next five elections where I need to handle many of the things on my own. Um, as I say, from my past experience in MUSA based on my past experience in MUSA SOP, I think that I have learned a lot on the operations of SOP, and also with the support of you guys, Emily and Chanyu, I believe that we can overcome this. So apart from that, I will also recruit the subcon in advance to support me, and we will work together to do our very best for the benefit of the students. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer.
Okay, one last question. So, as we are not having any physical class this year, so for the new intakes of the student of 2020, they may not have a campus experience yet, and they may be a little bit unsure of how physical classes are supposed to look like. So, do you have any ideas like how would you give them kind of like orientation for this group of students?
Yeah, I think I do mention it just now in my speech. So we know that for current year one student, we totally don't have any on-campus activities, on-campus learning, and even when we able to go back to campus next year, it will be totally new to us. So I think that I will probably organize a orientation for year one student as for the current year one student as well, so that they can be more familiar with the campus, and then get themselves ready for the on-campus learning. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So it seems like all of the previous office bearers have asked their questions. You guys can think about more in the meantime. Right now, we'll just be opening up to the 15 viewers that we have right now. So do you guys have any questions for the candidate? Yeah, just send them in and she'll answer it. Yeah. Okay, I'll just give it about half a minute to go and see if any questions start pouring in. Seem like anyone has any questions? Seem like practically everything has been addressed. Are there is there anything else from the current office bearers that you guys want to add?
For me, no.
All right. Chan?
I don't have any question as well.
Okay. All right. Then I guess we'll just move on into the closing statement. Then you have, how long do you have? You have 5 minutes, Wei Xuan.
So I will just summarize about what I have said previously in my manifesto. So thank you for all listening to my speech today, and I will work on to improve, and also I will try my best I will try my very best to cope with it, cope with it, and also be flexible with the change. And apart from that, I think I don't have anything I would like to mention here, because I've mentioned most of the ones in my speech. So I would just sincerely ask for your word, because I want you to give me a chance to prove myself. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So I guess on that note, we're done with this session. Thank you everyone for attending. Have a good day.